Hey guys, adventure abounds. It is everywhere here in Georgia. So not only do we have the TNGA, which will happen in a couple weeks, actually less than a couple of weeks, maybe only 1 week, and then the Warrior Adventure Racing, all sorts of cool stuff that are happening. Our very own Lisa Randall here from Cherokee County, Woodstock, Georgia, runs Mountain Goat Adventures. So right here, you're looking at this, looking at it with me. Anyway, this is her event calendar. So she's got a lot of cool stuff happening, and I'm going to take myself, my time, my energy, and donate it to someone local that's doing something cool. So it's things that I love and enjoy. So Mountain Goat Adventures does a lot of run-ride type of events, and the ones that are coming up, let's see, it's August 14th right now. So she's got one September 13th. We're going to cover this one. That's Fool's Gold. It's a long mountain biking ride. And then November 8th, which is a ride and run. And then November 22nd, which is a ride at Blankets Creek. So it's in laps. So I'm going to cover all those things. But most importantly is, one, you can register to compete, or two, you can register to be a volunteer. So if you look at these things, you're like, oh, I always wanted to do it, but I'm not really sure if I can, then volunteer first. It gives you a great idea of what's actually happening. So first, Lisa Randall. She is a heck of a lady. She, in addition to adventure racing, mountain biking, running, all that stuff, she also hails from Georgia Tech, so which means I think her husband Chris as well. So we probably all kind of maybe sort of knew each other-ish because I was there around the same time. But at the age of 52, I really don't remember a lot of high school or college anymore. There are some things that stick out, fraternity things like you shall be named Flounder or whatever. But anyway, if you're like, well, I don't know, does Lisa actually like live this life? If you look at her photos on Facebook, it is all fun, adventure-y stuff. So I have bumped into Chris and their daughter, which I forgot their daughter's name now, in a couple races. So they were out doing Blue Ridge, and I was out there with my daughter Evie. So there she is right here. I think that's her daughter right there racing. Anyway, so she is into this. She loves this stuff. She does all of this, and it is fantastic. So what we got, the race is coming up. The first one is the Fool's Gold. So it's a mountain biking race, and I say race because there's one person that'll be up front that's going to win the whole thing, and that's not us. So for the rest of us, it's just a mountain biking adventure. So it's a 38 or 54 mile adventure. I'm going to see if I can pull up the route real quick. Okay, I got it. For you, it was mere seconds. For me, it was quite a bit of time. So there is a route. Let's see. You can, so you're going to start down here in the start and finish. Head up. The longer guys, the longer route, 54 miles, will go north along this trail. That probably, well, it's definitely not the Benton Mackay. It's one of those trails. There is an aid station halfway out. Loop back around and finish up with the 38 mile one. So let's see, the black lines, yeah, so you can check out the black ones. It goes this way around this loop right here and then back down. But anyway, so yeah, you're going to go up Bull Mountain, Black Mountain, Winder Stairs, and there are, like I said, 2 aid stations. I think the dot right there and then this dot over here. Anywho, there is a long list of competitors right here. So, and you can see, you could ride in various styles and categories, but that's probably like 100 people racing already. And that is coming up September 13th. Let's see, make sure I said that right. Yeah, there it is. September. Well, you can arrive the 12th and then do some primitive camping and then take off on the 13th. Okay, so there is an opportunity to compete or an opportunity to volunteer. If you volunteer, you do get credit towards competing. So I'm volunteering. I compete in many of the things that I do. This one, I just want to go out and help. I actually said, hey, Lisa, give me the worst job that you have the hardest time filling. So, unclogging toilets, whatever. It wasn't what I thought. She's like, clearing the course. So riding, being the last person and picking up marking stuff and what, and just being behind the last person. I'm like, yeah, if I was to race this, I would be the last person. So yeah, I'm in. So I get to basically do the course and pick up all the gear, and be last, which is what I would probably be anyway. So you know me, I'm trying to train for eventually this TNGA, and just being in the saddle a lot is big, so I'm going to do it. Now, I don't want to be out there for hours and hours and hours because she has an event to run, so I'll probably mix it up somewhere. There's a, where was it? There is some aid stations, yeah, and there's a road that kind of bumps right here. So I may say, let me do half, and then somebody else can do the other half, because, or some amount of that. Maybe there's another aid station. I don't want to take all her time and make her wait there for me. Not that she would, I guess. But anyway, it's always best to be more efficient. But I'll be out there on the course getting some amount of 38 or 50 miles under my belt. So that is the Fool's Gold. Then there are some other races coming up. So let's see. Saturday the 8th, it'll be the Dirty Duathlon. So this one is at Rope Mill. So it's just slightly north of downtown Woodstock. And dirty because, hey, we're the Dirty South and you're probably going to get dirty. And then also it's a run ride. So the duathlon, you run ride. So there's some options in here. I love this. She gives, like, there's basically no reason not to compete. You could do it as an individual. If you're like, oh, that's not hard enough with the team. Fine. Do it by yourself. So you'll do the Dirty Duathlon and you'll run and bike on your own. You can do a 2-person team, so then you can mix it up into any amount that you want. And then a 3-person team, beginners only. So that's someone like, well, I don't know if I'd be a beginner. It'd be the first time I've done it. But the trail is 3 miles and the bike is, I forgot which loop they're using on that. It probably says in here. It's probably, if it's Rope Mill, it's maybe 1 or 2 of the loops. Let me see if I can find that. All right, well, it's sideways, but you'll get the point here. So the start finish is, I mean, obviously at the circle where the whole meeting area is. The run is, oh, that's right. Okay, so you're going to go, for the run side of it, you'll go under the interstate to the, I guess, the newer area they built. I don't know what's the name of that. What is the name of that? The Explorer Trail. And then the ride, yeah, okay, I thought it would be 2. So the ride is going to be the original Avalanche Trail, and then the awesome one that they built, the Mill. So you'll get to ride both of those. I did the Avalanche, maybe a month ago, after like 15 years of not riding that one, and maybe even longer than that. Anyway, I got lost on it a couple times, and ended up doing extra miles. There was a couple turns that would take you into a neighborhood, and I just didn't realize, I looked down at the wrong time and missed the turn. The other ones are pretty hard to get lost on, so there'll be tape and all that stuff. It'll be easy, but that's another event, so Dirty Duathlon. And then, of course, one more to finish off the year is November 22nd, and that's going to be at Blankets Creek, so the other racing course, it's north and west of downtown Woodstock. So you have a 3 and 6 hour mountain biking race. So basically ride till your crotch falls off, I guess. So you see this right here, a 6 hour race. You can go solo, you can have a 2-person team, 3-person team, and the 3 hour race is going to be all solo. So you just ride as much as you can. I would say that it takes me about, it took us, maybe 45 minutes to do dwelling. And we were stopping and waiting for folks. So in 3 hours, you're probably going to make 5 laps of something. Let me see if I can find the race route. All right, so it looks like you will come in from the parking lot and then do Van Michael and then come back into the parking lot. And then on your next loop, you'll go from the parking lot into the dwelling loop back to the parking lot. So that's kind of cool. You get to come back to the parking lot, either the trade out or refresh yourself or whatever. I will be trading out. I registered for 2, so it'll probably be me and someone from the gym or me and Evie. We'll see, but it's just for fun. You can also e-bike on this. So this is beautiful. Adventure racing and mountain bike racing. They've opened it up to us mere mortals. They're like, look, we want more people to do this, and if it takes an e-bike to get you out here to do it, to show you that you can, then fine, by all means, let's do it. Now, you're unranked. You're not going to win anything. It's an open category, but we knew that going in, so who cares, right? All right, so let's see a couple of things you can get to. If you want to, you can hit the Fool's Gold page, so you can like it and follow some information. So she just posted something 2 days ago, some details. And then there's also, let's see, this is just a Mountain Goat Adventure page, so go there and like that. You'll see other details. Let's see, race shirts. Yeah, so she's got cool details on there. Anyway, this is good stuff. It's local. It's Cherokee County. It's adventuring outdoors. This stuff is awesome. If you're not part of the community, or if there are things you enjoy and you're not part of the community out there that already exists to support it, then you're missing out. You should connect. It's the overlapping of your circles, that Venn diagram of awesomeness. You want to find people like you doing the things you like because it's easier to make friends and connect with them. Plus, everything is way more enjoyable when you're part of a team.